Happy Martin Luther King Day, Reject Nation. I'm Greg Alba.
I'm John Humphrey.
We gonna watch, I think this might be just a TV spot a lot of people were reacting to yesterday. I think the actual trailer's coming out tomorrow. This might just be the shorter version of that. But yeah, before we hop into this, I do want to say thank you to everyone, each and every one of you, who has downloaded the Stardust app and has followed us there. We do 30-second reaction reviews for films, TV shows, or trailers. So if you want to get early access to our opinions, and especially on a bunch of other things that we don't even cover on YouTube, it would be cool if you could download the app, follow us first, and it's free to use. So yeah.
Daily back, son. I choose you. Say my name so my powers will become yours.
That's pretty cool.
I'd like to purchase some of your finest beer, please.
Shazam.
Man of Steel right here.
Lair. Yes. If you have a location like on a cliff, like a castle-esque type thing,
Overlooking some water.
splashing on rocks and stuff, then we will take that.
Oh, that's very charming.
That's cute. Well, not a whole lot to go off of there.
No, just a couple charming moments and some pretty big scale looking action sequences.
Well, that shot when he transforms into Shazam midair.
Yeah, that was cool.
I hope we get a whole bunch of different ways of him transforming into Shazam.
I hope
Really
every
bad.
time it's different.
Yeah, so a bunch of cool new ways to watch him go from little guy to big guy the whole time.
If he transforms underwater, will he like destroy all the life under the sea because there's that lightning bolt that strikes?
And, of course, you get this one moment here that looks like a Man of Steel fight between him and Dr. Thaddeus here.
Looks like there's gonna be some destruction.
I watched the Shazam animated DC movie. It was only like a half hour long, but it was cool. It was pretty much what the first trailer gave me, except there was a lot of linking it to Superman. Superman's heavily involved in that. I don't know if that's how it goes in the comic books. Early on, when he becomes Shazam, when he is in Shazam form, he is pretty serious.
Okay.
He wasn't like this humorous interpretation that we get right here, where he's cracking a lot of jokes. But to me, this makes more sense because it's the mind of a 12-year-old kid or something. I don't know how old Billy's supposed to be, but it is the mind of a kid. So it would make more sense that he would still behave like a kid who is taking advantage of the fun superhero-ness. But I'm kind of curious to know how, like, DC fans, I know Aquaman is the highest grossing DC film right now, especially because of China. But I'm wondering how they're feeling about the change of marketing, especially, that they've been doing. Not just the change in progression of the films, but the change of marketing specifically. Like, they're really honing in on, he's not a serious, dark, brooding character.
Yeah.
Like, they had to shift that with Aquaman.
I feel like Aquaman and this both, they've made a marked turn away from their original grim sort of dark tone. They've infused tons more humor, tons more color.
But they're more on the nose here, though. They're flat out saying he's not so serious. So where Aquaman still had this, like, epic, this is world devastation stakes right here.
Yeah.
Where Shazam is like, nah, he's just having fun,
I feel like the next trailer might hint at something a bit more intense for this movie, because some of the action glimpses we got here looked a bit higher scale than I was initially expecting from that first trailer. So I kind of feel like, what they're doing now is still like the same scale of action they were doing before. It's just now they're putting more humor directly into the trailers and directly into the movies too, because like Aquaman, the trailers would constantly undercut themselves with like badass or like here's something that's overtly amusing or overtly light. I guess I wonder how the DC fans overall will respond to that, because I know that some of them have just not been super excited about the Marvel-esque sense of humor they've been borrowing lately.
That's true. Well, I guess maybe with the full trailer, especially because now that you're teasing a little bit more of the actual fight moments that you're gonna have with Mark Strong, will the stakes really be, felt? Like, as much as I love the first Shazam trailer, and even I even really like this one too, you need to have some stakes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that David Sandberg will be able to wring suspense out of things, but yeah, I'm curious about that too.
I guess we should just save a little bit more commentary for after the official second trailer comes out. Well, before we wrap this video up, I would like to give a patron of the day shout out to a man named Totally Jumbled, TJ. How you doing, man? We wanted to specifically shout you out in this video because I remember one of the more recent times when we talked with you on Google Hangouts, we talked with your wife as well.
She enlightened us.
Sexy, bitchin', hot wife. Not a bitch. She's bitchin'.
Not at you though, just in general.
You
like
would not believe the Twitter storm I had with some women yesterday. So it's cool that we're gotta clarify that right now. We know that she hates this interpretation of Shazam, and that's why we wanted to shout both of you out in this video.
Yeah, represent the other side of the argument.
I'm sorry you guys are being let down, but this is what we need right now: some fun, some humor, and I'm sorry you two have none of that. Ever since you got that little baby, it's all stress all the time. Jeez.
Up in the middle of the night, you know, changing out bottles, burping people, laying them back down. You need to have some fun in your life, and maybe Shazam can help
Maybe
with that.
changing up Shazam would make your life more fun.
Open to it.
TJ, if you're watching this, do not show your wife this shout out. I'm terrified of her energy and strength.
Worst adaptation of a source material.
You can subscribe to the Reject Nation, click that notification bell, and check us out on Patreon. We got TV show reactions, Q&As, music video covers, love to have you become a project today, yeah.